I may be about to burn the house down. Don't do what Nick does. Sorry, don't do what Nick does. Been a little while since I've done In the Kitchen with Nick, but I thought I'd try something I've seen on the internet. I think it's BS, but we're going to try it anyway. These corn on the cobs, which they're a little bit past their use by date. Perfect for an experiment in the air fryer, which is back here somewhere. So obviously I've got my giant basket here. Basically, what I've seen is we just cover these up with a bit of butter. In this case I'm using olive spread. Stick it in the air fryer, and apparently it makes popped corn on the cob. I don't have high hopes for this one, but we're going to give it a go and see. They don't smell funky. So I'm just going to start with 2. Smother it generously in spread. Alright, so I've just got a brown paper liner for the air fryer. I'm just going to go 1, 2. Now, I'm making this up as I go along, but let's see how we go. Alrighty, we're down to our last minute here. Now, I haven't heard any popping noises yet. It's sounding like something sizzling. That'll just be the butter. It smells a bit burnt. Let's have a look. So far, nothing yet. So before we lose too much heat, we're going to pop that in for another 7 minutes. 7 seems to be my lucky number when it comes to air fryers. So we'll come and check on that again in 7 minutes. Actually, I've changed my mind about this paper. I feel like that's blocking more heat than what it's worth. So far, not a lot of success. It's only been in for 7 minutes, 9 minutes. Basically, I've got nothing to lose here, so I'm going to keep checking it incrementally. And basically, I'm just going to keep cooking it until we either get popcorn or we set fire to the air fryer. The reason I have doubts why this will work is because it's fresh corn, not dry kernels. So the air fryer has to cook all the moisture out of the kernels to begin with, and then somehow miraculously pop them. Now, I've seen the trends on the internet. I feel like I'm gonna still call BS on this one, but we'll see how we go. Alright, this is our second round. This is exactly what I thought would end up happening, is the corn just getting burnt to a crisp. But, seeing as we've got nothing to lose, before we lose much heat, let's put it in for another, we'll make it 10 minutes this time. So far the corn's been in there for 14 minutes. It's starting to look burnt. So my theory is that we're just going to end up with a blackened crust of a corn on the cob, and there's not going to be a single popped kernel anywhere. That's my theory. Because I just don't think this is the right way to go about making popcorn. Alright, this is round 3 and we're 24 minutes in. I still haven't heard any definitive popping. Let's have a look. So far, it's exactly what I had thought. Alright, let's keep going. So 24, let's round that up to an even 30 minutes. Alright, round 4, 30 minutes in. I hate to say I told you so, but let's keep going. So, I may be about to burn the house down. Don't do what Nick does. Alright, final round. And this worked out about as perfectly as I had expected. This doesn't matter because nobody's eating this anyway. So the lesson we learnt today on In the Kitchen with Nick is you absolutely cannot make popcorn out of any old random corn on the cob. Although it is crackling away, but the reality is it smells good. This was in there for about 45 minutes and did not pop like you'd expect. The rule is there is a specific breed of corn, aptly named popcorn, and it isn't sweet corn like you'd buy in a little box from the supermarket. But these corn cobs were due for the bin. They've been in the fridge about a week longer than they should have been. I don't know if this was the floor one or not. There. Sorry, don't do what Nick does. So my little experiment failed as I well thought it would. So let's do it internet style. How to get perfect air fryer popcorn. Perfect every time. Seriously though. Air fried popcorn. Perfect every time. Seriously though, don't do what Nick does. Have some popcorn.
Popcorn!
Popcorn. Good? Yeah. Yeah. In the bin.